sequence took hold at the campus under April's light. For Tim Palmer, the lifelong work came to sight. A degree in the earth's morphology, a draughtsman's hand, mapping the structural integrity of a resilient land. And the hydrology shifted, Agnes in 72, watching the Susquehanna cleave the valley in two. He stood in the iron-scented silt, the wreckage in the tree. The high water mark was the only empirical reality. The sheer saturated weight of the valley's decay, where the topsoil dissolved and the foundations gave way. Years in the north central highlands, a civic head steward of Pine Creek while the riverbanks were stripped. But the drafting table and the ledger were a levy on the break, with a Nikon and a notebook for the river's own sake. He identified the wild and scenic line, the remarkable trait, defining the outstanding before the hour grew late. The witness marking the flood, where the limestone recedes and the inundations go, from the Snake to the Youghiogheny, through the silt and the spray. Tim Palmer preserves the transcript, lucid as the day. 1980, the inaugural volume, the Keystone Stage. Then he pivoted west to the Stanislaus Rage, the Milo Ness conflict, a canyon under siege, a camera and a kayak, his primary tools and trade. He designated the endangered 10, the rivers on the brink, compelling the policymakers to pause and to think. 22 years of life in the van, documenting the topography better than any man can. He camped where the pavement failed, under hemlock and pine, tracking the rising silt and the ancient timberline. From the Klamath estuary to the Columbia's roar, he surveyed every cataract and each eroding shore, while the channelizers calculated the concrete and the gain. Tim Palmer was in the current, measuring the wane. A life rendered in silver halide and cartographic arts, the mapping of the earth and its fragile, pulsing hearts. 300 miles on the Sheenjek, frigid and deep, century to the secrets the Arctic currents keep. Now he returns to the Youghiogheny, a 40-year span, remeasuring the reach where the record began. The long watch, the recursive survey of the shore, finding the permanent truth in his nomadic core. He tracks the glacier's recession and the hemlock's decline, a witness to the rupture and the way the banks bend. He authored the treatise for the higher ground, where the natural solution is the only one found, providing the nation a technical ground level look, the carving of the current and the syntax of the brook. While the public treasury is squandered on dredge in the mud, he prepares for the kinetic power of the inevitable flood. All the impoundments, the diversions and the shame, he identifies the policy by its rightful name. He captures the fracture of mountain and rain to show every citizen what they must maintain. Not just a record of what we have lost, but a ledger of beauty regardless of cost. The image is the mirror, the word is the seed, awakening the nation to the wild that we need. shelf of volumes, a lifetime of truth, still paddling with the fire of his youth. 400 riverine pass, 300,000 miles, the archive of the water in the library files, a legacy rendered in limestone and light, watching the rise in the middle of the night.